It was the dead of winter, 1959, deep in the unforgiving Ural Mountains. 9 experienced Soviet hikers embarked on a challenging expedition, yet none returned alive. What unseen terror drove them barefoot into sub-zero darkness, slashing their tent from within to flee into certain death? Join us as we unravel one of history's most haunting mysteries. The Dyatlov Pass Incident. January 1959, a group of 10 hikers from the Ural Polytechnical Institute, led by 23-year-old Igor Dyatlov, set out on a challenging trek to earn the prestigious Grade Double certification, the Soviet Union's highest hiking accolade. With meticulous planning, the expedition departed from Yekaterinburg, aiming for the summit of Otterton Mountain. Along the way, one hiker, Yuri Yudin, fell ill and returned home, a twist of fate that ultimately spared his life. Days later, the remaining hikers pushed into increasingly harsh terrain. Their diaries and photographs painted a picture of optimism and camaraderie, even as weather conditions deteriorated. On February 1st, despite worsening storms, they made camp on an exposed slope of Kolotsiyahu, ominously named Dead Mountain by the local Mansi tribes. Then something terrifying occurred. Rescue teams, alerted after the group failed to return, made their way through the brutal landscape, finding the group's abandoned tent slashed open from the inside. All their belongings, warm clothing, boots, gear, left behind. Footprints in the snow led investigators to a forested area where the first 2 bodies were discovered beside the charred remains of a small fire. Nearby, 3 more hikers lay frozen, as if attempting to return to their shredded shelter, but it was the 4 final victims found months later, buried under deep snow in a ravine, that presented the most chilling puzzle. These hikers hadn't succumbed to hypothermia. They had died from devastating internal injuries, crushed by a mysterious force beyond human capability. Disturbingly, one victim was missing her tongue and eyes, fueling dark speculation. As we dive deeper, consider this. Could recent groundbreaking research finally explain what happened that fateful night? Or are some mysteries destined never to be solved? Stick around, because what comes next may change how you view this case forever. Over the decades, theories flourished, from secret military experiments to supernatural entities like the Yeti. Some pointed to radiation detected on the victims' clothing, suggesting clandestine weapons tests during the Cold War. Yet, recent scientific investigations offer compelling natural explanations. In 2021, researchers used advanced computer modeling to support the avalanche hypothesis, suggesting that the hikers inadvertently triggered a delayed slab avalanche. Startled awake by the sound of cracking ice, they followed textbook emergency protocols, fleeing to perceived safety only to succumb to the brutal elements. Other experts propose intense katabatic winds, or even disorienting infrasound vibrations, produced by wind passing over Dead Mountain, causing panic and irrational behavior. Yet, no single theory fully explains the bizarre injuries and residual radiation conclusively. Ultimately, despite official Russian conclusions citing an avalanche, unanswered questions linger. What exact terror forced 9 experienced mountaineers into certain death? Was it a natural disaster, military secrets, or something still beyond our understanding? The Dyatlov Pass Incident endures as a chilling reminder of nature's unpredictability and humanity's relentless quest for truth. As scientific advancements continue to shed new light, perhaps someday we'll definitively solve this enduring puzzle. Until then, the mystery of Dyatlov Pass remains an enigmatic chapter in history, forever echoing through the frozen peaks of the Ural Mountains. Thank you for exploring this mystery with us. Subscribe to Bedtime Mysteries and join our ongoing journey into the unknown. Always intriguing, always deeply researched.